All right, welcome to Eve Online. Let's deal with the default settings, shall we? So, I'm gonna turn this down. Music level to 0. Sound level, I'll leave it there. Speech, I'll leave it 50. And world, I'm gonna leave it 50. Advanced audio settings, go down here. Atmosphere is 10. Jump application 100. Secondary, leave it 50. Ship effects 10. Ship ambience 10. Tart volume, leave there. UI click, leave there. Warning sounds, leave there. Inactive client muting, this is for when you have multiple clients. You'll want to turn off your music. For most of your clients, if you like music, what you'll do is choose one client to click this off, so that client's music will be heard no matter which one which client you click on, but the rest of them click on that. Give me a second, I'm going to bring up my audio settings screenshot here and mimic that. Chip ambient, stargates, wormholes, jumping, aura. See, don't worry about that. That's not anything to do with listening for gate activation. So don't worry about that. Explosions, warping, locking, planets, deployables, engine, station, here. Oh yeah, click all that. There you go. User. Let's go to display first of all and go to window mode. Then we'll maximize it. There. And currently these days, the client, the CCP client, will remember that you maximized it. So when you restart the client again, it'll return maximized windowed. Oh, it's just, thank God for that. Anyways, I used to use Zero Preview for that, but I don't need to rely on it anymore, which is awesome. Okay. I don't know if my computer can handle it, so I'm just going to turn it off. Pretty sure that reflections currently absolutely suck. You'll see it most glaringly outside when you undock from min-matter stations. You just get this red strobe light effect for a few seconds or longer. It's disgusting. I'm not even sure reflections work at all because of that. Whatever. So moving on. So don't need that anymore. Let's bring up my other graphic settings. Right. The most important thing, of course, is, where is it? Scroll down. So we need, where is it? Right. It's in camera. They moved it. So camera shake, come and bobbing, completely off. I like dynamic camera movement. You might not. It depends. But I recommend leaving it on because it's cool. Audio, we've already done that. User interface. I believe I have a picture of that. No, I'll just wing it. Tooltips delay, longest. Thank you very much. Inventory badging enabled. I prefer not to have the red "you've got new mail" icon. Never liked it. Disable window blur. Transparency to, I believe here, it doesn't give you a number, but ish. This will be when you haven't enabled light mode and you still want to see stuff behind this screen, but you'd like it not that transparent compared to light mode. You'll see what I mean in a bit. I don't know what this means. I have no idea, but I click it off and create new theme and go full crazy. I go everything. I don't care. I don't know what it means. I just like, Jesus Christ, CCP, could you like help us understand what it is? Right? I'm not gonna experiment. It's just, what the hell, right? It's like, what the... I right? It's just like primary. That's... Play around, see what we got here. What's changing color here? It's just like, Jesus Christ, these you idiots, you know? It's like, thanks a lot for just throwing it at us and go, well, nobody uses it. Well, nobody uses it because nobody freaking understands how to use it, you idiots. Yeah, what's going on here? Is anything changing? I don't freaking know. Jesus Christ. Just, right? It's like, just get it done and move on. It's like, we're playing the game. You gave it something that's just... Right? It's just so annoying. It's just like, Jesus Christ, thank you so much for allowing us to color our screens, but holy crap. Could you have a dev blog about it? Maybe that would be important, to outline what each thing means and explain it. Thank you. Even that, though you guys, CCP sucks at documentation, and marketing writes this meaningless blurb that confuses you more than helps, but, you know, maybe we could glean one or two things out of it that would be helpful, right? Through the morass of bullshit. I know, right? So radial menu delay is middle mouse button, so I hate that. I don't really know if this is worth it or not to disable the emergency warp. It's your choice. You know that annoying when you log back on, you're like 1,000,000 kilometers from your last location. You gotta wait till you warp to that spot. So, but you know, I mean, maybe you prefer that to always log on 1,000,000 miles randomly from your original spot because maybe there's some danger, right? But yeah, and sometimes you don't, when you accidentally disconnect during a fleet fight, you don't want to warp off, right? You want to stick with your crew and try to log on as soon as possible so you're back in the fray, back in the spot, and you're not like, you know, auto reject invitations. Yes, frickin' please, they should be by default, you utter... I want to swear. Auto reject invitations. No, not really. I don't know how to accept chat invitations. Like what? Auto reject. Do you get? Right? Light background? I guess so. Compact memory entries. Default, small portrait. I think no portrait, right? Font size. Okay. Light background, show member list. Compact. Member entries. Okay. Alright, cool. Shortcuts, window. Okay, so here we go. So I'll bring up my hotkeys. There. Okay, so I'll bring this up. All right, here we go. So character sheet. Backslash. Yeah, whatever. Local locations. L. It used to be L. Idiots switched it from locations to L. Alt plus L. There you go. Yeah, L, local locations, just a wonderful tool that they instituted, and then they, I don't know, for whatever reason they switched these two. It's like, it's like yeah, derp, herpa derpa, shift alt W. Be careful because sometimes it won't take. Okay, it took. Great. Sometimes you only get alt shift or something like that. It's really annoying. Show pointer overlay. There. I do F12. I am helping people more than I need help. So that's my choice. There you go. Combat. So decrease probe scan range. I do the key. No, it's not that. It's there. It's comma and the less than decrease icon. Increase probe scan. It would be period, or the greater than key, and then refresh scope probe scan is question mark / right? Okay, that's dealt with. Directional scan, absolutely 100%. You absolutely need to do space, and whatever that is, who cares? Tag 1 through 9 is 9. Tag A through I is 8. Tag A, B, or C is 7. Tag X, Y, or Z is 6. And I don't care about the rest of them. Unlock all targets. Oh, brilliant key. Backspace. Oh, Logi will love that. Unlock target is you have to click on, hold it down, then click on something, and that'll unlock the target. And tag item is 0. I've got toggle lock target plus or equal. I haven't used it yet, but whatever. General exit station. I've got it as alt space. Oops. I've got power tools. I was trying to get power tools to help me, but I'm just going to uninstall power tools. Okay, exit station is alt plus space, and then activate autopilot will be control space. I know, not stop. General, and we've got, let's see, toggle user interface is control shift W instead of alt. Oh, did I get it right? No, got it there wrong. Control shift W. There we go. Okay, so that's that. We just skip to the next one, navigation. So autopilot will be control space. Stop ship will be middle mouse button, the scroll wheel. Boink. Click that, you stop. So I know it feels like I'm breaking the EULA by automating my broadcast. It feels like I'm like doing an automation on stop, right? Instead of I'm cheating, like changing from 2 buttons to 1. It just feels so cheaty. It's so funny. Yeah. You're banned. You violated UL. Okay. Next. What do we got here? So I'll bring up the screenshot. This will help you visualize what I'm doing right now. Where did I put it? Give me a second. I've got it somewhere. There it is. All right, I'll bring it over here. There. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, so this is basically the hotkeys I've got for the most part, right? I've removed autopilot from here. This is regroup. Once they coded in regroup, I was like, oh, hallelujah. So regroup's here. And I've got clear all broadcast as here. So, but everything else pretty much the same. So align to is number pad divide. At location is number pad 9. That's my, I don't need any more capacitor. Thank you. I'm done. I'm good. Right. That's to clear your need capacitor to I'm good. I wish there was a button to that was a blank broadcast, and you know we've got the clear broadcast icon still in watch list, but it clears everybody else's icon that they broadcasted from your watch list, not a null broadcast to clear your own broadcast to other people's, right? So, but whatever. Moving on. Yeah, I know wish list stuff. Cycle fleet. Nope, I don't do that at all. In position at. Wait, I got it wrong. That's 4. At location is 4. In position at is 9. There, that's the one I use. It's kind of like a default icon that's used a lot. I'll bring it up again. It's this one. Yeah, a lot of icons use that. So, like travel to and stuff like that, right? Okay. Jump to beacon is crap. Give me a sec. I'll theory craft that. I'll reverse engineer that. Need armor is number pad negative. If I was mostly a shield doctrine, I'd have need shield as number pad negative. It's just in the corner of the number pad. Just wonderful. Oops. My bad. There. Okay. Need backup is number pad 3. Need capacitor is number pad plus. Yep. Need shield, I put it to number pad 6. And that's where I'd put armor if I was shield doctrine mostly. Request that fleet hold position 5, right in the middle of there. Spotted an enemy 2. And target selected asterisks or times. Warp 2. Number pad 8. And so that should be number pad 7. No, wait. Jump to jump 2 is number pad 7. And then jump to beacon is number 1, I guess? Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, there we go. Good. Awesome. Cool. Fleet regroup. Yay. Whoop, whoop. Number pad 0. And stop ship I've already done. And toggle show all brackets break. That's a big one. Like, we don't have pause in this game, so yeah, it's right up there easily. Like, you can't miss it. It's right at the very end of the function key stuff. Like, I'll bring up that image again. Yeah, it's right freaking here, right at the end of the function keys. Bam, right there. I wanted to originally do abandon all drones, but there's no hotkey for that. There's so many stuff that you don't have a hotkey for. There's that. Okay, modules. There is reload ammo, is tiled key, and then activate medium. Like, look at it this way. I'll bring up that screenshot again. Check this out. So you've got, they've got it for low, you hold down control and then go F1 through F8, right? Why the hell isn't this, like, if it's above, that's low slot, that's mid slot. Like, what? Why did they choose Alt? It was just like, wait, it's right above the low. That would mean it's so intuitively aesthetic and common sense and right? It's just right. So I know it's just like yeah. And the funny thing is that you were like, no, that's overload. It's overload. It's does CCP even understand their own game, right? How do you overload? How do you overload one of your modules on your HUD? How do you do it, right? Tell me how you do that. This is like a short little quiz, right? I'm sure you already know this, but if you don't know the shortcut for it, and it isn't listed, it literally isn't listed in the shortcut keys. It's hard-coded. You hold shift and you click on the frickin' module and that activates overheat. So why the flying F would you want to, right? So yeah, right? It's like hold frickin' F and just click stuff. Right? It's just it's just it's right. Anyways, I'll move on from my ranty rant. Okay, all drones engage. Delete your target, right? Return an orbit. Home, right? Come home. Return to drone bay. Page up, right? And I'll get to it in a bit. So launch drones is end, right? Home and end, just bottom, you launch them, right? And then reconnect is page down. And why is that intuitive? Because usually when you go back to rescue your drones, you want to reconnect and just return to drone bay and take off. So page up, page down. It just makes so much sense. I wish there was a button to abandon all to take advantage of the fighter escape bay, so you can abandon, eject, assuming you have enough drone bay in your frigate to not only take those abandoned drones to reconnect, to scoop them up, and then launch another set of drones to abandon that, and then board your ship, your battleship. And I know it's way too complicated. Sorry about that. Let's move on. Toggle selection, and then I go 1, 2. The only hotkeys that should ever matter for fighters. Everything else is click, right? Because it's freaking madness trying to control that stuff. So there you go. Character selection, whatever. There. Done. Check that all. I'm just looking at my... Alright, so autopilot management. Let's go in here. No. Avoid systems. I would like to recommend avoidance list. Let's see if I've got... Do I have a video about that? I guarantee you I probably do. Give me a second. Let's go search across my channel. I might as well just leave it on. Search across your channel. What do I look? Autopilot? No. Avoidance. Void. No. Avoidance. No. Manage. No. Root. Ah! Alright, we'll have to watch it. Blah, 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 blah. Advertisement. Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. Shut up. All right. I know I'm so rude. Amy, Tama, Oiters. Did I get it all? Why didn't I paste this in the... I know, I'm such an idiot. Did I add any more? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. I'll drag this over here. And then I'll go... Do I really want to do Amazon? Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do. Kind of important, I do. Solar system. Avoid. Void. All right. And... Oh, sorry. Brain dead there. Vicamia. Avoid. Amy. Oh, yeah. 100% for Amar noobs. God, I died so many freaking times as a noob. I was like, oh, why is 50% of the time I get sent through Amy? It was so annoying. Oh, I just autopiloted through low sec again. Great. How'd that happen? Why would a route take me so often through low sec when I'm around Amar? Does people hate Amarian noobs? It just felt so unfair. Oh yeah, there were gate camps way back in the beginning. Don't you worry about that. It wasn't a paradise back then. There we go. All right. So that's that done. Let's actually write that down. Void's list is Bazan, Vicamia, Amy, last years. My yeah, I injured my finger recently, so it's real bitch to frickin' type properly. Voila. All right, so that's that done there. Okay. That way I can go prefer shorter, and as long as I have this up, I'll typically avoid the worst of the worst, right? There we go. Good. Done. All right. We'll open this. Toggle off show system sovereignty. You're in Empire space. What do you care? It's just an annoyance. Okay, that's done. Chat blinky settings. Oh yeah, big time. Chat blinky settings. Yeah. Local. Turn it off. Big time. Member list. Show compact. Excellent. Show member list. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at this. It's hilarious. It's all borked out because that's so funny. It's supposed to be compact, but it's like fighting with me. It'll change when I jump. Alliance. Now, I will move these windows once I'm in space. More important is sorted in space, and then you can dock up and deal with the stuff. All right. I'll deal with it later. So chat blink, member list stuff, yada yada yada. What I typically do, because I removed member list from Alliance and a couple of other chat channels, but mainly just like, yeah, toggle off for Alliance. And of course I can go, yeah, compact. Yeah, it's just, it'll fix itself later. probably when I restart the client. Chat blink settings, memberless stuff, email, bring up email. No and no. I still get the notification, like up here when I get a get a notification of an email, but yeah, I just don't want that annoying the hell out of me. And I'll want to adjust the borders. Everything looks good. It seems to be okay. The columns look great. Okay, and I'll mark as red everything. There we go. Bam. That's dealt with. Okay. Personal assets, bring this up. Sort by number of jumps. There we go. Done. Market settings. Super freaking important that we get this done properly. And we'll bring up freaking first of all, we'll open it, click that off. There we go. And click on something. Okay, so do you see nothing is selected here? What I want you to do is sort by price. Done. All right, open this up. Automatically refresh market data. Turn it off. Disable it. You don't want it. It's just going to piss you off. Just do it. It'll save your... Okay, so price history. We'll bring up those settings, the gearbox here, and we'll click off this one, and this one. And then we will drag this all the way. I usually do 364 by going 363 there. Yeah, you get kind of wonky when you try to do up to today's date. Things go weird on you. All right, there's that. Perfect. Adjust it a bit more. Voila. That's done. Fitting manager. Oh yeah, fitting manager. I don't know why they have it minimized, but yeah, we're gonna there, and then you don't have to do it again ever. It's just wow. Click that off. Okay, there you go. Done. That's done. Remove discovery. I usually remove these ones. I'm not a noob, so I don't need that. And you can always access it through the neocom menu here. Okay. I don't use this one. It's the opportunities. I can get the opportunities through the neocom menu, and it's like right at the top. So right. This is right at the air career problem. I'm removing it. And what I'll do is, for me personally, I like using the notepad a lot, especially when I'm doing my fob list. I've got a list of waypoints I set up, so I need that right away. Okay, cool. Everything's where I want it. Now, moving notifications. Hold it, drag till it enlarges its icon, and then you just drag it all the way up here. You don't need to do anything else. Boop. There. Open it up, and I'm not the CEO, so I don't really care. I like the skill training stuff. That's good. I don't care about the standing increases. I don't care about the jump clone destruction. Kill reports, of course, are good. Insurance is just moronic. I got rid of that. Omega State, yeah, of course I'll keep that. Insufficient funds for bills. I'll deal with it with my CEO and other stuff. Bill issued, you have gift, reports, keep that up. And war update, blah, 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 I'll keep that up, keep that up. Yeah, no, good. Okay. So, tons and tons and tons of crap, right? But once you've done that and never ever click off pop-up notification elimination, it's project completed. I'll leave it up for now. But yeah, it tends to bug out if you turn off pop-up for unused. It tends to really bug out and want to populate. You've got mail here, and just don't just do remove history. Just leave it at that. Don't screw with a pop-up. Okay, just leave it at is. Trust me, I've played this game for 20 years and know what I'm talking about. Ugh. Anyways, moving on. Create fleet. So we're gonna create fleet. We're going to create fleet. I hate when other people say gonna and wanna. It's like you just can't help doing it though. It's hilarious. We'll just form fleet. Any fleet doesn't matter. Number one, you have to do get rid of these damn things. This is enemy spotted, armor, shield, capacitor. In position, at location, in position. Need backup, hold position, and oh, cute! Look at that icon. It's not what it shows on the freaking broadcast list, is it? So what we do is we just minimize it. Okay. The only time you ever want to maximize it is when you change the broadcast. All right. Okay. All right. So we're going to minimize that. That right there is the number one reason. This is the number one reason noobs don't want to open up the fleet window when they're in fleet. People are saying, check your broadcast, and they just say link the location destination in fleet or link the whatever in fleet. Is because they're scared. See right here? When the broadcasts happen, it's right here. They're scared of activating one of these and looking like an idiot. You just get rid of it. We've already hotkeyed it. Don't worry about it. Get to learn your hotkeys. It's right there. It's friendly. Get to know it. You need to know it. 100%. You need to be in fleet. You need to be in the standing fleet. You need to be on voice comms when you're in a combat fleet. And you absolutely need to know how to use the broadcast. Right here. You got to be able to just 100%. Just do it. So that's that. I don't think there's anything I need to deal with. No, we're good. Okay. What's next? We've got in space. Let's get out of this. Get out of Dodge. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit? Okay, undocking. All right, so middle mouse button. Click. You're stopping. All right. Oh, da la 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 la. Let's double click that way. Okay, so first things first. Your target anchor. What we're going to be doing is I have Evo Preview, and I put Evo Preview up here in this corner. All right. So what I'm going to do is make space around that in order to accommodate Evo Preview, which takes up quite a bit of my desktop, but it's so helpful. Now, you notice that in Station, I didn't disable any of the buttons, but here in Space, I will. Like events or campaigns, just delete it. in space. When I'm docked, I leave them open. All right. Okay, so local. Let's shorten this just a tiny bit. We're going to move alliance up here. Okay. We're going to move corp up here. Move this down, just a tad. Okay. I don't need to see this in my corp because I'm a one-man army, so I'm going to turn that off. I also have a player channel. Join. And I will drag it over here, place it here. There we go. And I'll move the chat bar down a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Fleet will be over here somewhere. We'll sort it out as we go along. Now, local is going to go up here a bit. We're going to see this right here, this target thing, list anchor. We're going to move it all the way down here, and we're going to, as soon as that moves upwards, we're going to stop. There, see? I'm going to put it there, and then we're going to move my local right there. And that's done. Okay, and text only, message portraits, member list, message no portrait. Okay, good. All right, so that should no longer happen when I jump. This is the member portrait. I want to get rid of it. There we go. I'll sort it. Now, sort of. So, while we're still in the phase of not grouping windows yet, I will open up system map F9, and I will toggle off asteroid belts. I will toggle off moons, and that's it for now. Okay, that'll be it for now. There are no citadels or anything. Sometimes it doesn't populate, so you gotta toggle one of the upwell toggles on and off, and that'll populate the list. It's a bug, whatever, right? Okay, so that's F9. And wait, I forgot to, where's my Dscan? Isn't that slave to, how odd. Okay, all right. So we go 360 degrees, right? And we scroll down and we choose all target, capsuleer, all no drones. There we go. And then we click this, detaches it, close this, and then we've got directional scanner. So we're going to merge that with Alliance, okay? And then I'll need my probe scanner. Boop. Detach that from system map. We're going to move it over here and merge it with fleet. There we go. Something like that, right? Okay, so next up, we've got tactical overlay. So I want the tactical overlay with my orbit camera because it's tactical, and then my aesthetic camera, the tactical camera, thanks ECP. Do you know why they called it this? It's in one of their blogs. It's because it reminds them of a RTS map view of the battlefield. Like, it's just, it's kind of like War Gambling's carrier or artillery mode, right? The World of Tanks and the World of Warships. Like, it's just like, what game are you playing, CCP? So toggle that off. This is your aesthetic camera, you know. Anyways, this is the one I use the most when I'm traveling, especially when I'm undocking, because otherwise, if you're an orbit camera, when you're jumping or undocking, it'll take control of your camera and point it at areas of space that might not be aesthetic. Sorry, CCP, for insulting your wonderful starscape when you improved it recently by, you know, making the stars more clear and not getting rid of the freaking whiteout situations in some parts of a Mars space. It's just like, wow, what game are they playing? I don't know, right? All right, so that's dealt with. Moving mod for messages, we'll deal with that in a bit after we've grouped our windows, because otherwise it's going to get all cluttered, right? I'll need to do the low sec warning. I'll do that right now.
Warp drive active.
There's the Triglavian system, the Edencom system warning, the insurgency system warnings. They're all pop-ups that are annoying as hell. If you know what you're doing, it's okay. It's okay, right? So I think as soon as I click OK, it's going to jump me there, but I'm going to go, do not ask me again. Do I jump? Or do I have to click? Nope, I'm going to jump. So, yeah, just be aware. Hi, Vicamia. And why am I getting lag? That's odd. Anyways, whatever. Tootle back to the gates. Run away, run away. Yeah, the gankers are not in here at the moment, so I'm lucky. Well, I'm lucky that I can just get back at it quickly. So that's dealt with. That's always important for me. We've still got the contracts. I've still got to figure out the contracts pop up. Those are annoying as hell. I'll show you right now. God, they're annoying. So L brings up my locations. Move it down here. Combat dock. I believe
drive
right there.
Active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So I'll contract a rookie ship to get rid of the... I'll actually... If you have actually... What I'll do is I'll open up... Major Freak. And I'll do ship trade and contract. So... Where's the inventory? There it is. Board my Corvette. Uh-oh. This is full screen. Oh, crap. And it did it. It's trying to log. I bet it's trying to log me right into the game, isn't it? Oh, you little shit! I've got to manage my launch settings. Yeah, the new launcher is just ridiculous, isn't it? Launch groups. I thought I had. Okay, choose a profile. It's in memory. This is another profile, so I'll have to. It's probably like when you make a new profile. You've got client profile, launch groups, launch settings, right? A profile is the settings, right? Yeah. So yeah, yeah, it's a thing. So we will trade back and forth a ship. Oh god, it's full screen. Give me a sec. That's annoying. Oh Jesus. Window mode. Thank you. And double click to maximize. Thank you. Okay. So go to trade. Come on. Trade you. There we go. And when I'm receiving a ship, it'll give me the warning pop-ups. It's just like, you gotta be kidding me. No, go away. And I believe I forgot to, give me a sec. I'll strip the fittings off this one. I think I can do it remotely. Whatever. I'll just unfit that. Whatever. Fit that. And I'm going to put it in the Velator, and then I will trade it. There we go. And I'll do that for all my characters quickly so I don't have to deal with it. And it'll go the pop up, right? And it'll also say it's got something in its cargo or something. Okay, never mind. Create contract. 2. And I'll go 4 weeks. Okay, that non-empty ship. There we go. Okay. Yes. And 4 weeks. There we go. And I think it'll give you a, yeah, there we go. There. Perfect. Done. That's done. Phew. So that's done for this character. So ship trading contract's done. Then I will undock and deal with the windows. So where is my frickin'... Where is it? Sorry, give me a sec. Documents. Windows group. This is the one, I believe. Okay. So this is how I want it set up. And here is... All right, I'm back. So I had a little recording issue there, and an issue with a few things, technical issues, but it's fixed now. I thought it was recording. I've already sorted out my windows already, but I'll lead you through how I did it. That program, I'm sure I talked about it. It's right here. I clicked on that, install Grid Magic, and the hotkey for that is, I believe, Control-Shift-Home. There. So I brought this up. I undocked. And I just matched up. I went 11 this way, and that's the grid line for these windows. And then I went, I believe it was 11 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, sorry, 9 this way. And then that was the grid line for the top bit. 7 from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was the was the grid line for here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up was the grid line for the select item top. And this is where the space right here, this blank space, is where all my Evo preview windows, my 6 preview windows go for thumbnails for when you're multi-boxing, for all my Omegas, right? So, and then I put a space equaling a square each ish for the separations between all my windows. And that's for literally the ability to help. It's a tool to help me ignore the windows themselves. It's a screensaver with a built-in chat function. All right, own your spreadsheet in space. Own it, and once you've owned it and you realize this is part of Eve, you can ignore these windows. And I just put spacing in between them to help give it a breath of more breathability, right? Instead of like cramming it all in one corner of the screen and it feeling like, oh, that part is spreadsheets in space. I'm putting a little bit of breath into each window. The only windows that are disabled light background are this one and the locations, the local locations, right? Hotkey L, right? Boop. So that's that. There we go. So I'll probably just, yeah, because these guys are the odd ones out. So there we go. That's my in space completely. I opened up my own personal overview, but I'm actually going to change this to all no drones, the same as my directional scanner. There we go. Okay. And I should have all brackets. Brackets. All brackets. Where's my brackets? Oh, I think the brackets are slave to this one, which is all brackets, I believe, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, there, done. Then I dock up.
Docking permission requested.
Oh no, they're coming up for me. Here's the sirens. I do miss the British ambulance and police sirens. I really do. North Americans are so stupid. It sounds just so stupid. Even after all those decades. Okay, so I guess I'll leave it as this for now. I got the option to compact it. So I disabled the light background for this one, corporate hangar, and inventory. Okay. I go top to bottom, no spacing at the edges because you're docked. You don't need to see icons. There's no icons in dock, so they're all hugging the edges of the screen, and that's that. That's done for that. This is also grid line 7 above, so to accommodate my my evoke previews. So yeah, I know it's just a wonderful tool. It'll help me standardize all my stuff instead of me just guessing, right? It's so annoying trying to guess and then later you find it cuts down the annoyance for myself. And that's it. Yeah, this is going to be a cobbled together video. On to the next clip. Oh, here's another thing I forgot to add. The Alliance, if you have a chat channel, you get rid of the member list. Just have message portraits. Typically, I'll have my default is no portrait. This is the difference, right? No portrait, and the member list will be compact, right? So I'll have a compact member list. And no portrait, but in the channels I either can't see everybody automatically or don't want to bother, that's when I put the portrait so I can actually see somebody's portrait in there when they do talk. That's yeah, I forgot to add that about the chat channels I removed the member list from. Oh yeah, and I think I forgot to tell you about the ship health alerts. I put it at 19 for shield and capacitor. Ignore Eve University's blurb about how 33% is peak. It's a plateau between 20% or 21% and 33%. So if you hit 19, you know you've lost that peak regen plateau. It's a plateau. Yeah, all the pretty math in the world isn't going to explain away the reality on the ground when you test with boots on the ground. So yeah, there's that. So, by the way, a note: this is visual. See the tracking. You can see it. You can see it's kind of full-ish right there. You can right-click and track mining hold or drone bay visually, but this is only the main cargo hold, and it's just audio. So you get an audio ding when it's full. Do you still get that ding when your ore hold is full, or is it just cargo bay? It's been too long. I really need to test that. Is the ding, let's check it out. Is the ding sound... Is that the ding sound? When you were full, right? It sounded like a ka-ching, right? So I think that was it. Yeah, my apologies. That was me, not your... Yeah. Yeah, that was a me problem, not a you problem. So yeah. It was fun back in the day when you yeah, but yeah. But I'll test it. I think, does it give you an audio ding when your mining hold is completely full? I don't think so. Yeah, sorry. That's the problem with being such a bitter vet with so much experience, that there's too much bad experience because it's changed, so it just trips you up. All right. Yeah, that's it for that clip. I'm sure there's something else I've forgotten. Oh yeah, and I forgot. In-station windows, derp. So disable light background. Have it stretch from top to bottom. Get your inventory. You're going to place it, because I have Evo Preview up here, I'm going to place it where I would have, give me a sec. Control Shift Home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, so right there. And since I'm at station, I don't need to see in space the icons and the edges. I put all the docked stuff on the edges and with no spacing. That's, you know, station services and inventory. And do I have corporate hangars? Yes. Open up corporate hangars in new window, place it right here, and put it down there. Yeah, like so. Yeah. Ta-da. Done. Yeah, and if you're solo client, you've got all the space that you can use, right? For another overview or a whole bunch of other stuff, or stretch the overview that you had, maximize the overview, a whole bunch of stuff. But the, you know, keep the selected item on top, you know, a whole bunch of fun stuff. Not really comfortable with how tiny this is, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how it works. All right. Yeah, that. Sorry, just a little bit added at the end. I'm sure I'll make a couple more of these. Oh, wait. Nope. That's good, good. I want that. Good. All right. There we go. Yeah. right, the final bit, proof in the pudding. This is using the same profile that another character has. It's called, I named it memory profile, and 5 of my omegas are set to that profile, that client profile. Different than launcher. Let's get the naming right. Different than launch group. It's a different thing. It's called a client profile, and it memorizes most of your settings. Let's see how many settings it remembers to carry over between profiles. So, unfortunately, it will remember your graphic settings, but not toggle your click boxes. And so, heads up about that. Go in the camera. Okay, it didn't turn off the camera bobbing and shaking. Good. Audio. It remembered these, the basic ones, but didn't do anything about the advanced, so you'll have to do it yourself. So that's, again, annoying. Chip effects 10, chip ambience 10, ambiance 10, tart volume 25. There we go. Inactive client muting. Do a music tarts, chip ambience, dip, leave on explosions, leave on impacts. Yeah, there you go. It's basically continuity between clients. I call it client continuity. It just sounds less confusing that way. When this client is not active, these are going to be toggled. These are going to be muted right here. All right. User interface. Tooltip light. Okay, it didn't remember that. Okay, that was annoying. Wait. Is it the user interface where I change the color? Maybe I have to be in game. Never mind. I'll go in game for that. Middle mouse button. Okay, it doesn't remember that. Great. Tooltip delay. Where's the tooltip delay? Okay, this is just getting annoying. I'm going to go in game because a lot of the options I think are disabled. Right, there we go. Okay, tooltips delayed. Long. Window appearance. This one is white. I'm just going to do them all because CCP never gave us an option to, for documentation. Where's their dev blog about the details on that? Transparency full. We're going to do it here. For non-light mode opacity, right? Compact memory entries, we'll do no portrait. God, all over again. Jesus. Yeah, it Mickey Mouse remembering, but it's like, yeah, your profiles, here you go. I know, right? And then, of course, the character sheet has got to do the same thing. So, all right, I've already done this. I don't want to go through all this again. It's just all default. They did not help with that at all. Okay, Windows, exactly the same default bullshit. So, yeah, your profile remembers your basic sound and your basic graphics, and that's it. So you got to do this rigmarole for every single Omega client of yours. And do not listen to the fools who still tell you the old bullshit about you go into temp settings, local, your user, blah 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 blah, and you can like share it. You can like copy that and bam, there you go. I'm so smart. And it's like that's I don't think it's ever worked because I've tried it. It's never worked. And B, it's not even there anymore. You can't even see that stuff anymore. So it's like it's either never been, and they're just been lying all this time, or passing on misinformation. But it's just don't trust them. You're gonna have to do this for every single goddamn account of yours. Sorry, but yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And eventually, once I don't know, if everybody dies at CCP and new management takes over, maybe they'll go, hey, this is a social game. Maybe people want to share their settings because, computers change and hard drives change and folders change. And wow, you got to be playing for 20 years. How many times have you like reworked all your windows? Wow. Maybe you want to move the location of these things. And wow, isn't this supposed to be a social game? Where customization is encouraged and crazy different formatted option windows are right, opportunities. Let's open up opportunities. Oh, look, different than that, different than this. It's just deranged, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's just oh, somebody was bored. Just do it a new way. Yeah. It's like, oh my god. So yeah. What are you gonna do, right? So yeah, there you go. Have fun screwing with your windows 6+ times. Every time you change your so it's just the way we've done it. And I've tried to make in this video it's as simple as possible. Hopefully I've had to clip it together. Hopefully I'm not missing anything important. I cross my fingers. I'll make a timestamp of this video so I'll be able to check. But otherwise, there you go. I know. It's a pain. It really is. And CCP has had zero empathy about it for decades, and they don't give a damn about you. Remember, they don't call you a customer, and they rarely call you a player, only schizophrenically, but mostly it's capsuleer. Dear capsuleer. Yeah. Just deranged. Yeah, one last thing, hopefully. It occurred to me as I closed this down and was preparing to clip another video. It's that I want to swear so badly. These people at CCP, they're not interested in you customizing it because they are the best ever. They're Icelanders. They're Uber Alice. And how dare you want to play the game other than this? How dare you? Righteous indignation. Oh yeah, this is their immersion. This is their immersion of you doing what they're telling you, and you're gonna enjoy it. And that's their idea of immersion. That's literally their idea of immersion. I'm not kidding. They have it right down in their articles all the freaking time. Immersion. Yeah. Strap you down and watch a scripted NPE video, and then have you this scripted idiotic tutorial that just teaches you exactly the wrong things and gives you exactly the wrong impression of Eve. To them, that's immersion. You are obeying their commands. Oh my god, they're so immersed in what we want them to do. Yeah, but it's not even the game. I mean, we can't play like this. Right? Look at their idea of grouping windows. Like the 3 windows you can't close at all ever, down here, grouped together, stacked together. All the chats, blip. The drones and the overview, it's like just pretty much blocking out a quarter of your screen. Like not even aesthetic, just, yeah, it's just it makes zero sense, right? Oh, it's just madness. Yeah, you can play this way, but it's gonna look like spreadsheets in space, and they get ticked off when you call it that way. You know, I haven't even dipped my toe into their Microsoft partnership for Excel. It's just, I just, you know, cringe. But anyways, yeah, I just had that thought. It was, oh right, of course, that's why they don't have any empathy, because you are supposed to have empathy for them. They're the poor developers. No, poor little millionaires. Oh. Yeah, and like the whole reason for the new launcher wasn't to revamp and enable a better, you know, if they did this, people might actually lose all their settings and have to do it again. Why don't we, before we launch this new launcher, why don't we get people to the ability to share their, or at least have the profile, the client profile, share more than it does currently, or anything like that. No. It's just pimp Vanguard. It's just spam event Vanguard for all your clients. Just look. There's an icon right next to it. Your fourth character is a Vanguard guy. You know, that was it. That was their only consideration. Zero empathy. No. Like, I'm not. You know, they're they're run by marketing people. You know, I'm just telling you fact. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, this is the reason why. So, you know, it's just bizarre, isn't it? I mean, they're not forcing everybody to redo their. I hope. Like, I moved. Like, I was like, hey, I'm gonna have to do it anyways. Might as well make a video of it and go through the rigmarole, all the red tape of doing all my freaking clients, just so I can make a video to show you guys how I do it and how the best way to run through it like a crackerjack, right? Just because I know a lot of people are gonna be really frustrated at losing all their settings and wanting, okay, which were the stuff I need. Like, you might not do it the way I'm doing it, but at least I'm pointing out all the stuff you have to pay attention to re-customize it for yourself, right? Hopefully I'm not missing anything. So, yeah, it's ironic, isn't it? That new launcher, and obviously there's going to be a lot of people frustrated over having to do their settings again, and that they just didn't even. No, of course not. They had bigger fish to fry. They're bored of like that. That's 10 years. That's, you know, that's old news. We're on to our new Vanguard. We have to sell that. It's like, wow. It's just the pure, simple, stupid, lazy coding that goes into their minds. It's just, well, what do you expect? People run by Ratburger, right? I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just the way it is. Hillmore must have his trendy FPS.